Minister, 70% of people in rural Ireland do not believe that there is a visible Garda presence in their area, according to the Irish Examiner Ipsos poll of people living in rural Ireland published last week. The public believe that improved visibility can deter crime. So my question is, how does the government propose to increase visible rural policing?
Corla, I thank Deputy Naughten just for this very important question in relation to supporting policing in our rural communities. And community safety is a top priority for my department, and everyone has a right to be safe and feel safe within their communities. Rural Ireland is absolutely no exception. Our approach to community safety is a whole of government one. And enhancing rural safety includes everything from having more visible Gardaí in the community to also providing safe public spaces and amenities. That's why we are bringing the relevant social service providers, including the Garda Síochána, together with the community in a collaborative manner by focusing on the concerns identified by the local communities itself. In this respect, 3 pilot local community safety partnerships have been running since 2021, including one in Longford, and each has published a local community safety plan, which are available on the respective local authority websites. And funding was provided to the Longford's LSCSP pilot in 2022 through the Community Safety Innovation Fund for the Cornerstone project, which sought to implement a number of safety initiatives in the area that were based on extensive community consultation. Nobody understands the safety concerns of a community better than the people in that community, and the purpose of the Community Safety Plan is to allow each community to identify the safety concerns that are relevant to their locality and to agree on a collective actions to solve those issues. I am hopeful that many communities will start to see LCSPs established in their areas over the coming weeks. Assessment panels for the role of chairperson in a number of local authority areas are taking place currently, and nominations for the first chairpersons are under consideration. Thank you. Let's go, Corla.
I think the move regarding the LCSPs is a positive one, and I want to welcome that. But the Commissioner, when he came before the committee last year, pointed out that rural policing is done with the active support of the local community. Now, you can only have the active support of the local community if you have Gardaí engaging with the local community. And the difficulty is, Minister, that right around the country, you can ask many people in rural areas who their local Garda is, or who would they contact in the Garda station that may be 20 or 30 miles away. And no name will come to mind, and that is the difficulty here. Now, Minister, as you know, and I've raised this with you previously, the Joint Oireachtas Committee on Justice back in 2019, examining the issue of rural policing, made a recommendation that there would be a designated officer assigned as initial point of contact in each rural community. Is there any progress being made on that?
Thank you, Lascian Corla. And I acknowledge that there is a situation where we don't have as many Gardaí as we need, but there is significant efforts being made to address that, with a very large increase in the number of recruitment coming through Tempo More. In relation to rural Ireland and rural safety, the National Rural Safety Forum was established back in 2019, and in 2022 we published the National Rural Safety Plan. And yesterday I met with the Deputy President of the IFA, Alice Doyle, and with the Assistant Commissioner, Paula Hillman, in how we can reinvigorate the National Rural Safety Forum and how we can implement its proposals. That's jointly chaired by the IFA and on Garda Síochána, and that has a very wide body membership on it, so it has. So the National Rural Safety Forum, as I said, was published in 2022 to 2024. Obviously, in terms of designating Garda Síochána as point of contact, it is a matter for the Garda Commissioner as to how he deploys the Garda Síochána and what roles he wants to give them. But certainly, I conveyed the Deputy's concerns in relation to that very issue to the Garda Commissioner.
Yeah.
Yes, Minister, look, there are more Gardaí going through Templemore and more being recruited, and that's very positive. But the reality is they're not coming to Roscommon, they're not coming to Longford, they're not coming to Mayo. So, you know, we can designate Gardaí all we like, they aren't there. There's no Gardaí there, and that's the reality. Now, on top of that, Minister, and your senior Minister, Minister McEntee beside you is aware of cases where Gardaí are stationed in far-flung parts of the country, cannot get back anywhere near County Roscommon or the Midland counties. And as a result of that, it's forcing Gardaí out of An Garda Síochána because there is no clear mechanism for transfers, and all of the new recruitments are taking place in the major urban centres, which is leaving the rural force under-resourced and no access to newer additional Gardaí coming in.
Again, I thank the Deputy for raising this very important matter. There is no question there is a challenge around the number of Gardaí, but that arose out of the situation with COVID where recruitment was paused during that period. We are now addressing that situation through a significant increase in regard to recruitment through Temple Moore. I can tell the Deputy that at the end of June 2024 there were 581 Garda members assigned to Mayo, Roscommon, Longford Division, while there were 599 Garda members assigned to the Galway Division at the end of June 2024. I think the Deputy will see an increase in the members of Garda Síochána over the coming years as that recruitment continues and we have those Garda.
They're not coming to Roscommon or Galway.
Thank you.